want to give you a look at what's going on right now. This crash has been going on, this scene I should say, since about 1:30 this afternoon. It all started with a car, this car that they're trying to get out from this house right now, traveling east on 3300 South. At some point, for a reason that we still do not know, they veered to the left, past the median, through the strip mall, through the fence, and then into that house where there were 3 children inside. Those kids, 2 of them were okay, 1 of them was trapped underneath that car. They were taken to a local hospital and then flown to Primary Children's Hospital. That child is 10 years old. There were 2 others, a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, also home alone with their older 10-year-old sibling. Those 2 kids were okay. Police say one of the blessings in this case is the fact that there are people nearby. This is a busy intersection, so some good Samaritans were able to try and do everything they could to help.
Fortunately, some good Samaritans and witnesses were able to get 2 other kids safely out of the home before they realized that another child was trapped. So this is just an absolute tragedy that strikes to the heart of first responders.
Police say the driver is now being investigated for possible impairment, especially because he never hit his brakes throughout any phase of this crash. That means it could be a DUI. One of the other things they're also looking at is if there was potentially a medical reason, a medical episode that caused him to lose control of his car. We do not know too much about him at this point, except that he's a man in his 50s. Of course, if there is an arrest, we will learn more about who he is and what charges he would face right now. Way too early to say. Astonishing, though, that sergeant went on to say that that car traveled such a far distance without stopping, without braking, and didn't run into anything else except that fence, except that house, and except that 10-year-old child. It could have easily been another car in the way, another pedestrian in the way that could have stopped that car's progress. That ended up not being the case. We're going to stick out here and find out what is going on now with this kid. The last we heard, he is in serious condition but stable. That child is with the mother at the hospital at Primary Children's, and the siblings are also there. We're live in South Salt Lake. Adam Herbets, Fox 13 News, Utah.